It's been a week since mudslides and floods devastated a community in Sierra Leone. The death toll is now nearing the 500 mark. Thousands of people have been left homeless. While assistance is coming in from the international community and organizations, the country is still overwhelmed. It is one of the worst natural disasters in Africa in living memory. Services have been held across the country for the victims, and hundreds of people are still missing. 461 bodies have so far been buried. The China Military Medical Expert Group and the Chinese companies have been playing an important role in the search and recovery efforts in Sierra Leone. CGTN's Kiyo has that story.
The collapse of part of Sugarloaf Mountain has devastated this community. Hundreds dead, thousands displaced, and rescue efforts have been ongoing in difficult circumstances. At a local primary school, women and children are being housed, and many are injured, and a Chinese health team is on site to help.
Most of them got traumatized, others got scratches and deep wounds. There are also some fractures, but we do not have those fixed frames, so we cannot help them now. What we can do for now is to put those on trauma in hospital and let the infection heal. The next step is the epidemic, because as you can see, the environment here is relatively poor, so we need to prevent cholera and some of the digestive tract diseases of the outbreak.
The Chinese doctors gave the good treatment for my son. This is not the first time they've come here. They came here on Monday. I hope they can come here again and give the treatment to us.
Our worry is now the outbreak of waterborne diseases. For example, cholera, typhoid diseases. Right now, as I speak, just at the background there, you can see them providing medical care for the people with injuries. They are doing sterile procedures, dressing their wounds, and providing medical care for them.
We should prevent the catastrophe after the disaster, and we are trying to do something to help the people of Sierra Leone. We did some disinfection the first time and wrote a proposal to them. Help them to build the disease prevention and control system.
The Chinese civic engineering construction company has provided heavy equipment to help with recovery efforts. Authorities have thanked the company for its swift response.
The incident actually happened, I would say, about 10 miles away from here. But when the mudslide and the landslide happened, all was washed into the Atlantic Ocean. So in fact, in this place that I'm standing now, we discovered and recovered over 60 bodies. Only one survived. One survivor, the 59 were all deceased. So it is where the entire problem came in to wash into the beach. That's why we want to clean.
We came here to help clear the beach and ruins which were washed down after the incident. This is the responsibility of Chinese enterprise in Sierra Leone. After the disaster, they may have an epidemic, and we are already prepared for disease prevention and control.
Sierra Leone's President Ernest Bai Koroma has been calling on assistance from the international community. The Chinese community living in Sierra Leone collectively responded with a donation of $100,000 and emergency materials. The Chinese government is also donating $1 million for flood victims, an immediate response, a welcome addition for the country that needs urgent help. Kiyo, CGTN.